Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
Perhaps you missed the news, but things are tough these days in New Zealand, where the rapidly escalating cost of living is forcing Kiwis from Auckland to Christchurch to get creative. Food prices alone there are up nearly 13% from a year ago. Nobody has gotten more creative than the folks who operate the Hell Pizza chain, which launched its first shop in Wellington in 1996. Skilled at coming up with promotions that play off its name, Hell Pizza is offering the first 666 customers who sign up the opportunity to enjoy a free pizza and not have to pay for it until they die. Dubbed Afterlife Pay, the arrangement is a clever twist on a growing economic trend in New Zealand, and one presumes elsewhere, to buy now and pay later. In this case, much later. The customer will sign a legally binding contract that requires him to insert the invoice for the pizza in his will, with payment due after the customer's own expiration date, whenever that occurs. His or her estate will incur no late fees or penalties. The wacky promotion acknowledges the surging costs that New Zealanders are dealing with, from fruits and vegetables to eggs and potato chips. It's an issue we're certainly familiar with here in the United States. The Hell Pizza website makes it clear, quote, "Paying for things can be such a burden. So we are trialing a new payment scheme that lets you buy now and pay much later when you're resting 6 feet under. Only proceed if you wish to be one of the selected 666 living mortals who will legally declare your debt to us in your will." End quote. So a shout out to the proprietors of Hell Pizza for having some fun with it. But I see two problems here. One is the presumption that Hell Pizza will still be around to collect from someone who signed up as a teenager but lives to, say, 90. Secondly, lawyers prefer to be paid for their services, so a customer had better have a cousin who's an attorney or knows one who will assemble the amended will pro bono. Otherwise, getting a free pizza could be very expensive up front, let alone after death, when the deceased's estate has to pay up. Regardless, more than 10,000 people have applied for one of the 666 spots available. Hell Pizza is selecting the winners by random drawing. If they give away 666 pizzas and end up selling thousands more, it's a win-win. The devil in me thinks you shouldn't have to go to hell, so to speak, to get a deal like this. Why stop with pizza? I think I'll ask Lucas County Auditor Anita Lopez if it would be okay to delay my property taxes until I'm dead and gone. I'm willing to sign a legally binding contract that obligates my heirs to pay up when the time comes. As you might expect, the kids are not crazy about the idea. You still want a free pizza? Well, as always, the devil's in the details. For one thing, they don't deliver to the U.S. You'll have to go to New Zealand to get it, and that's about an 18-hour flight from Detroit. So clearly, there will be hell to pay.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.